Which meet and greet did you have?
This is from Columbus.
Oh, Columbus.
Yep. Literally after my picture went viral, my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like Chris was too close on me. I'm just like, it's one of the most respectable pictures. It was like I was bending over grabbing my ankles. But I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So definitely really, really worth it.
So Chris Brown is at it again, interfering with people's relationships, inadvertently, of course. You know, recently it came to my attention that a young lady went to a meet and greet and took a photo with Chris Brown, which led to the breakup of her engagement. A little bit after that, a woman posted online a sign that she took to one of Chris Brown's concerts that said engagement was called off because I came to see you. And Chris blushed, thought it was funny, and went on about his business. But it got me to thinking. I had to go down the rabbit hole to see what the heck was going on with Chris Breezy and all these women. So I took a little peek and look at this young man. He's grabbing derrieres, looking all seductive. Look at that. It's crazy, right? This one right here, holding the lady's leg up, and he's just a cheesing. You know, how many of these women are in relationships? Look at that grin on her face. It's amazing, isn't it? Chris Brown, he's like, yeah, I do this all the time. Look at this one. Is he trying to choke this woman? No, they're holding hands. Oh, isn't that cute? That's so cute. But he's behind her. Looks like a bump and grind episode. And look at this one. He got the Dennis Rodman green streak going down his head. The girl is on his back, straddling Chris Brown. Oh my God, look at this one. Yeah, this is the back shot. He got a red streak this time. He's really getting his Dennis Rodman on with this one. And the girl is like FTW. Oh, look at that. They look so cozy together. They look like a couple that have been together for a very long time. But look at her ring finger. I bet she got a man too. And look at this. Chris Breezy, still with the green streak in his head. You know, he pulls the ladies close. They can't help it. They just love Chris Brown. Oh my God, look at this one. She's just all on this man. And the crazy part is these women are paying $1,000 per pick. So Chris is getting broke off. This one looks kind of innocent. You know, she has her hands on his belly. You know, but look at his hand on the top of the derriere with the Dennis Rodman streak and the look of the devil in his eyes. This one, she just looks like, yeah, I spent $1,000. And Chris is like, yeah, and I'm going to take that $1,000. Here we go again. Chris Breezy grabbing, palming the derriere with the look of the devil in his eyes. Even dudes came out and dropped a G to take a photo with him. Now this is nuts. That's actually pretty funny, doing the broken arm look. This one right here, yeah, once again, Chris Breezy being Chris Breezy. This one, he has his arm draped over the woman's chest. So you gotta wonder, you know, what really goes on backstage with these Chris Breezy concerts. And then we have Between the Sheets. Who was that? Trey Songz? They're making an ice cream sandwich out of this chocolate system. These boys are crazy, boy. Look at them. These some wild boys, boy. They double teaming on them. Here we go right here. It's 4 of them together. And so it got me to really thinking about whose responsibility it is to kind of protect the relationship. Chris Brown has no skin in the game when it comes to these relationships. It really does fall on these women. But the woman who lost her engagement, I had to dig a little deeper. And when I went to X, she's called Educated Menace to Society. But according to her, she said that this relationship was actually over 2 years ago.
My thing is, the picture is fucking 2 years old. Like, I've been on that relationship for fucking ever. So, what, what's the issue? Y'all mad or something? Like, come on now. Y'all can kiss my ass. Y'all can kiss Chris Brown ass. Shit. The fuck? Tell him call me again.
So this information has just recently surfaced. And that's because it's been making its rounds. You know, the internet is like a small fire that eventually turns into a roaring inferno. But the question still has to be asked. Who is the gatekeeper of these relationships? It can't be these famous people, because a lot of people are starstruck. And I think this is some of the reasons that men are so reluctant about giving their heart today. Because you'll have someone who you love, you care for, you've given your all to, and you didn't even know that you married a whole groupie. I think Chris Brown and Lil Wayne made a song called These Hoes Ain't Loyal. And he would know, because I'm pretty sure outside of taking the $1,000 from these people, both men and women, Chris Brown has seen quite a few people compromise themselves just to be with him backstage. And I'm not pointing a finger at anyone, but we do live in a time where you really have to be careful about the type of people that you allow into your life, who you give your heart to, because this could be the outcome after you spent possibly thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours trying to get to know this individual, wanting to build a life with them. But in their mind, like the girl said, she would pay that money and take that photo 1,000 times over if it meant her losing her relationship. So what does that tell you? She never valued the relationship. People protect what they love and what they care for, what they deem valuable, with life and limb if they have to. And so to know that there are people out here with this cavalier attitude, just moseying on through life, you really do have to vet people to no end. And here's the crazy part. People's hearts can change at the drop of a hat. And so tell me what you think. Whose responsibility is it to gatekeep a relationship? Should relationships be gatekept? Should people have the freedom to go about life and do what they want to do as thou wilt? Or should there be boundaries? Should there be rules, written or otherwise, that says we have to protect this relationship? And how far will you go to really know who it is that you care for, who you protect, who you give your provisions to, who you give your intellect to, your care, your concern, your spirituality? All these things are valuable to you, but are they valuable to the person that you give them to? That being said, like, comment, subscribe. Jovi out.